I saw our buddy Joey post on Facebook that he felt that Braun should just give back his MVP award, which we know isn't going to happen. No man in his right mind is going to give away an award that says he was the most valuable player in the league. And that A-Rod should just retire. Now, I know a lot of people. Really what I know is that, before the season got started and this story originally surfaced, there were a lot of people that were looking into the whole clause in A-Rod's contract.
They tried to look into it.
And they're stuck, right? They can't. The Yankees
pretty much
have
stuck.
no way out of it.
No.
That sucks for the Yankees, man. That does. I mean, I don't hate the Yankees to a point where I'm sitting here like, ha, ha, ha.
To answer Joey in a way, if I'm Ryan Braun, you want this MVP, you come take it from me. I'm not handing it back to you. I still went out there and played the games. I still went out there and did what I did, and you guys voted it for me. You want it? Come take it. That's the way I feel about Braun. Braun's not just gonna go, "Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I cheated. I'm gonna get away with it, probably again too. But here's my MVP." No, he's not gonna happen.
Well, not even that. I mean, the bottom line with this entire situation right now is, as far as everybody knows, they still don't have any proof other than this guy's word.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know that, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. As far as we know right now, that's it. Just as of right now, as far as we know of right now, they have nothing other than this guy's word.
Yeah, which I got to think they got more than that.
They better hope that. I mean, they're talking about 100-game suspensions for Braun and A-Rod, and I mean...
No, they're going to get 50 gamers.
No, I'm saying that, but they're talking about trying to hit them with 100-game suspensions because it would be strike 2 or something like that. And
as far as A-Rod goes, I mean, my dad just texted me a minute ago, and, I agree with him. He's ruining his Hall of Fame career, and more than likely, you're never going to see A-Rod in the Hall of Fame. I'll 100% agree with that because you got guys like Bonds and,
McGuire and Sosa.
A bunch of guys that have had big careers not get in. I see A-Rod just falling into that category of great players who aren't going to get in because they got caught with steroids.
Oh, my God, yeah.
As far as his contract goes, this actually doesn't set up that bad for the Yankees.
Why?
And I say that because it's something I said to you before the season started. The Yankees have a $25 million insurance policy on Alex Rodriguez. If he does not play this year, they get $25 million. So pretty much A-Rod didn't cost them anything for this year. This year got covered. They still owe him, I think it's 4 years and $114 million, or whether it's 5 years and $114 million, I'm not sure. Somewhere in that ballpark. If you're A-Rod, and to speak to Joey's point of A-Rod should just retire. Hey, Dave, if you were owed $115 million in a contract, and that contract, that company couldn't take it from you.
As long as you don't
As long as
retire.
I'm breathing, I'm collecting. I'm collecting every dollar of it. And I can't blame A-Rod for doing that because that's the deal that Cashman and Steinbrenner signed him to.
Yes.
That's Cashman and Steinbrenner's fault, in my opinion. Those guys are the ones that have to look at themselves and say, we can't give guys 10-year, $250 million contracts.
Well, this connects with what we talked about yesterday with, whether the Yankees should be disappointed in themselves or if they should be disappointed in A-Rod. And like you pointed out on yesterday's show, they should be disappointed with themselves for giving him that kind of a contract. I mean, yes, if the man came out and gave you 50 home runs and 120 RBIs every single year over that 10-year stretch, you'd say, hey, glad we gave him that deal. But the concept of a man doing that for you when you give him that contract after he's already, 32 when he signed that contract?
Yeah, something like that.
And to have that expectations once he hits his late 30s and early 40s, you're sort of a little crazy to think he's just going to do that for you.
I mean, even Cano's 30 right now. I don't see the Yankees giving him a 10-year deal.
No, most of the people, most of our Yankee fans in our chat room and stuff, that I've seen them throw out no higher of a number than 7.
Yeah, I think 6 would be the right number.
Yeah, I've not one person in our chat
Or
room has
maybe
ever thrown
5
out
with
a
an
higher number
option
than
for a
7.
6th and a 7th.
Maybe do like a player option for the 6th and a team option for the 6th, something like that. I mean, look, we're not legal guys here. We don't write contracts,
but they're not going to give him a 10-year deal.
I hope they don't. I mean, I think that teams just dig themselves holes when they do that.
Now, the thing that I read is that this list that they gave out yesterday is the list that pretty much everybody already knew. But there's another name that surfaced a little while back that could be way more devastating to the Yankees than Cervelli or A-Rod. And that's Cano. Speaking of Cano. Cano's secretary or something was involved in making a couple $100 payments or something of that nature a little while back. You're not going to see his name in any stories that were written yesterday or in the last few days.
No, this is going back. I remember when Cano got brought up. Yeah.
But that would be the biggest devastating blow to the Yankees this season, barring any other injury. I mean, Pettit already on the DL, Jeter out, Euclid was out for a while, Granderson getting re-injured, Teixeira out. This would be bigger than all of that. Cano is the best player on the Yankees right now. He means the most to the Yankees right now. If they lose him, if he somehow gets his name dragged through this nonsense, I think that would be a devastating blow to the Yankees. Now, I haven't heard his name mentioned yet. But it has been mentioned before.
I completely agree with you. What the loss of him, not only just at the plate, but playing that second base spot. He's one of the best in the league at second base. I mean, you're not talking about some guy who is he's an all-around player. Yeah, that would be a blow. There's no question about it. Now, let me ask you something about this stuff, because, you'll definitely have a much better, opinion or at least insight to it than I will. Why are there no pitchers? Or are there pitchers and I'm just missing it?
What?
Why are there no pitchers?
There are. Gio Gonzalez. Bartolo Colon.
Okay. I'm on Braun and then A-Rod and then I'm thinking Cabrera and then I'm like, I'm just thinking about all the names that I know hardcore. And I'm like,
Bartolo Colon. Gio Gonzalez is a guy who was second in the NL in Cy Young voting last year. He was this close to winning his Cy Young last year. How about that Nationals team, by the way? Really soaring like everybody thought, huh? All I know is one guy, this guy, told everybody last year was their year, and I'm sticking by it. I'm telling you, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get uglier before it gets better, I can tell you that, and I just hope Cano's name is not the name.
Stays away.
Yeah, that gets dragged into it.
I can see why you would hope that.